What's going on, YouTube? Texas Tile Guy here. I kind of wanted to make a short little intro to this and explain why the end of this video kind of just cuts off. But when I started this job, after I showed y'all all the prep work, if you notice, I actually show and explain how the prep work goes on what you have to do before you even start installing the floors. But whenever I set my saw up to do that starter course that you see later in the video, I guess I jerked the saw up wrong and did something to my back and I pulled it out. So by the end of this video, I was done. I just couldn't even jack with nothing else. It was everything I could do just to load my truck up at the end of it and get out of there. And then afterwards, pretty much iced my back 5 days. And it took me about 6 or 7 days to finally get to where I could even go back to work. Luckily, after this job, I had some downtime, so it kind of worked out. I guess you could say it worked out. I don't think anybody calls it working out whenever you pull your back out. But anyways, if y'all enjoy this kind of stuff or are interested in learning more, drop a comment and let me know what kind of videos y'all would like. I'm pretty fresh to the YouTube game, and any input would be nice to know what people out there would like to see or learn. I've been laying tile for, this will be my 9th year, and my dad has been doing it for about 20, and he's the one that taught me. My brother's also involved in all this too, so but yeah, if there's anything y'all would like to know or tips, learn how to do, see things get done, leave me a comment, let me know. Also, let me know this ain't just a waste of my time. Go down there and hit that subscribe button. In case you didn't know, it don't cost you anything. It's free. But I won't keep boring you with my talking. This intro is already 2 minutes long, which is probably longer than it should be, so let's just go ahead and get it going. First thing I like to do is I like to get these doors off and get them all out of the way. That way I don't have to fight around them or jack with them or pretty much anything with them. So let's get them taken off and out of the way. All I use to take the doors off is a skinny screwdriver and any kind of hammer. And then I just pop the pins out. Pop them up. The next step is pulling out all this carpet. So just take your utility knife, start cutting it into sections, whatever size you need to get the sections into, like the back of your truck or trailer or trash can or whatever it is. Just make sure you get them to an easy workable size. Just give it a cut right here. And then all you gotta do is just pull. All that there really is all to this. Ain't much to this part. One little trick I like to do is roll up all the tack strips in the last piece of padding. Alright guys, now that we got all the carpet out, tack strips up, everything's rolled up, I've scraped up all the excess little bit of crap right there. Now I need to get the floor grinder in the shop back, come in here and clean all this slab off. That way our thin set will adhere to it like we want it to. So let's go ahead and get that done. Alright, now that we've got the floors all grinded, I want to show you this real quick. If you have any cracks in your foundation, what we always do is we just put duct tape on it, since duct tape fixes everything. But what that duct tape will do is if that crack ever spreads or gets bigger, it does it underneath the duct tape and it won't crack all the way through to your tile. Just a cheap, quick, easy fix membrane. But we've been doing that for years and have never had to go back to any houses and repair anything. So I would say that it works pretty good. Alright, next thing I gotta do, which I'm switching to my little GoPro here, so the audio will probably suck, but I'm gonna take a scrap piece of tile, stick a piece of cardboard under it, and then use that as my gauge to use this little vibrating Dremel tool to cut out all these baseboards. That way whenever I get to laying on them, everything will go underneath, just like the previous floor I've already done. So that'll just kind of give you an idea. Now that all that is done, I guess let's go ahead and mix up some thin set, draw some lines. When I lay this floor, since there's already a pre-existing floor right here, I am going to do a starter course down this whole wall. That way it looks like it all flows. Well, it will. It'll all flow all through here, all the way here to this other, to the ending wall. So I'm gonna do me a starter course right here, get it all squared up with this wall, and then I'm going to take measurements through this floor that I've already laid and start over here so I don't have to work out a window. This way is a little bit tougher. If you've never laid floors before, I wouldn't recommend doing it this way. I would recommend you just go ahead and work it out to the window, or do you just a little bit at a time until you finish it. Because if you get off your lines, you're gonna be in for a headache. And I've done this probably, I don't know, 100 times, so I'm not too concerned with getting off my lines. But alright, let's talk more getting ready. Alright guys, now I've got all my lines drawn. I went ahead and just did that course right through here. That way you wouldn't have to be bored watching me make cuts and jack with all that, but went ahead and pulled all the lines I think I need. Got my straight edge, got my towel, got my spacers, got everything ready. So I'm going to start right here on this line with the whole towel, and then do my cut in along the wall, and then just start running some floors. But I'm about tired of jacking with this camera and trying to work. I'm just going to go ahead and jump it into a time lapse. So let's get this crap done.